back to front, and twist. Open the shoulders back, hips into it. So if you walk your hands up, if you got that in the shoulders, you walk the hands up. Right? The higher you get the hands, the more of the rib you can hold. And it's this kind of breaking bread motion. Okay, so you're going to get your fingers into the rib intercostal space and kind of wedge open the rib cage. All right, wedge open the front. Because if you think about the pecs, how the pecs are going to tighten up here in the chest, and especially if you do a lot of ab work, how it's crushing in. So we're just going to fold open like bread, and then push in and create length up the back as the arms will allow the hands to rise. It's the thumb right into the base of the erector, right here at the base, right where the bottom of the shoulder blade comes in and the lap joins the erector. And then just walk the hands up. Walk the hands up. Make sure you exhale with your breaths. There we go. And then we'll go into the seat. Right? Lengthen the hips down. Kind of take the lower dorsal tilt and just let the tailbone sink while your hands are kind of blocking that fulcrum point on the femur. Shoulders are back. The elbows are back. So wedge the elbows back in. And then drop into the straight legs. And not so much compression, right? Just if you have your arms at 90 degrees, Crystal, that would be better. If you have like a table to support, that way you can stretch the hamstrings without compressing the lower belly. The arm of the couch, even. Just to keep the height. And you can walk away and have your arms straight and take more on the shoulders. And that's just a way to do it, whichever one's working. Push into the hamstrings and keep the space right there between the legs. Keep that space right there in the hip. And lengthen the sternum away from the tailbone while controlling the lower back muscles so that you keep the channel long through the chest. Full forward bend, as it were, Alfredo. Full forward bend. Hands are on the floor by now. Lock the knees out. Try to push the ground away with the hands. The heels, and the toes and the heels of the hands are touching each other. Try to push the weight into the hands. Sit back. And then gently bend the knees. And come up with an inhale. No passing out. Open the chest, maybe reach up. And bring the hands down. Nice exhale. Stay tall, right? So you create the space and then keep it when you come back down. Good. We'll go into the twist. So maybe the toes roll over. Top of the foot touches the floor. Maybe it locks out. So you're doing cool, Crystal. Alfredo, you're going to reach up like you're grabbing packages off the back shelf and pass them over the other shoulder. So you're going to reach up and grab the package and then swing and throw it to the other side. So low, high, low, high, low, high. And let the back arm pull. So reaching up, both palms up. And you control where all of that tension is going to spring from, whether it's the ankles, the knees, the hips, the shoulder. You control every phase of it. So you're a body of water. We have all these controls through the muscles, so you can send the energy at just the right time, like a wave. All right, good. All right, let's come back. Let's have some fun with the shoulders this time instead of just throwing the arms. So we're going to go arms out. All right, it might be harder if you're off to the side, but you're not straight on. So it's 2. Keep the elbows out, right? 3, 4. Don't spill your drink. 1. You're holding a drink. 2, 3, 4. Left hand spilled, or your right hand spilled. All right, so you're out here like this, and then you just pick it up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so let's reverse it. So 4, 3, good, 2, 1. Palms always up, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last thing we're going to do. Okay, we'll go left hand forward, right hand back. So 2 and 4, 3 and 3, 4 and 2, 1 and 1. Reverse that. Right hand forward, left hand back. 2 and 4, 3 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 1. There you go. Rest the shoulders, roll them out. Okay, so we're going to swing this a little bit more. This will come through the elbows. And the foot position is going to be feet separated like you're on a paddleboard. So you're kind of horse riding, a little more narrow. Okay? And we're going to bring the hands forward. So the thumbs are down, hands open, back of the hands together. Okay? So 1, underneath, point to yourself 2. Just point to yourself, keep your elbows up. Not the shoulders, but the elbows. There we go. 3, 4, 1, 2. Keep the hands are lower than the elbows. There you go. 3, 4. Last time, so it's like swimming, right? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and backwards. So 4, 3, 2, 1. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so left hand forward, right hand back. So 2 and 4, 3 and 3, 4 and 2, 1 and 1. Reverse it, left hand back, right hand forward. 4 and 2. 3 and 3. 2 and 4. 1 and 1. And shake that. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. So, all right. So we'll get Crystal moving around here a little bit. Okay. So we're going to slosh a little bit like water. Okay. So you're going to push off from foot to foot, and just let the arms, be really honest about the arms. Don't force the arms to move in any way. Just let them dangle. And we're going to push the body side to side. Just let what happens to the arms and get control of it. Okay, so pushing. I'm going to exaggerate. But I want to get this and then refine it. Start swinging the arms forward like you're walking and pump the ball of the foot to the heel. So less side to side and more. Okay, so watch. If I do this, Crystal, if I do this, then I'm not shifting the weight. So what I'm doing is getting to one side, away, getting to one side, away, but now I use the knees as my reason. So I'm not just on stilts, right? So I'm going to kind of push off, catch, push off, catch, push off, catch, and think of yourself, which should be easy at this time, as holding like a big pitcher of water. Right here where your waistline is, just a big punch bowl, right? And that punch bowl, what you're going to do is, the word punch comes into mind. It's not right. So the bowl full of water goes like this, and you don't want to slosh it out of the bowl, right? So what you're going to do is play catch with it, play catch with it. So it's more like cradling, right? Cradle. So you have to get the hip out in front of the water. So you bring the water up and let it come back down and pull it so that you're behind it. You're pulling it this way. Okay, so Alfredo, use your rhythm now and kind of just make this movement so that it's kind of Neanderthal, but you're pumping the ball of the foot to the heel. And we're going to shift weights a lot here. Okay, so you're going to play with that for a little bit, and you can even lift the foot a little higher, but we're going to kind of pump the knee here like this. So look, I'm going across. I'm going across. There we go. But I'm sloshing, all right? So go a little lower, slosh. Remember your water. So if you pause, you mess up the water. So you want to get the water sloshing right, and then start lifting the knee a little higher. Okay, a little lower. A little lower. And bring it back to this, just this little pump where I use the legs. The hips are coming back a little bit. So now you have a water bowl here, so you don't want to hold in the middle of the water bowl. So the groin muscles in the perineum are all pulling up a little bit, lifting up on the sack, kind of tucking that in and carrying it with the muscles instead of letting it just drop, right? You're building that, it's actually a kegel, you're building that floor. It holds the energy, so you'll actually feel the water kind of tighten up, bottom of the pool. All right, we're going to do a little turn. Turn and look where you came from. Turn and look where you came from. With your butt, not with your head. So move your hip out. So I'm pointing my chest Exactly, instead of twisting off. So where did you come from? So if you came from the right side of the mat, push off the right and turn and look at it. I'm doing it all with the left leg. It's all hip, left leg, push out on the hip. Shift, I want to look to the left. I push and turn as I pick up. Turn the whole body. I'm sloshing water, so we're building up all of this stuff through body control to do all this good balance work. Lift the knee a little higher, lift the knee a little higher. Do more like dipping, Alfredo, if you got it in you. So go, like you're going under the limbo bar. Right? Like go up, grab the limbo bar, go underneath of it, and slosh the water. Okay, that's oof. You know what Michael Jackson says, we can only do that for 3 minutes. All right. So catch the breath, let the arms swing. And we're going to let the arms kind of pump a little bit now. And do less with the legs, do more with the arms. And see if we can get the legs, just by shifting our weight, see if we can get the legs to easily come off the ground. Now we'll do this little bicep curl right at the top like an uppercut. And let the elbow flip through. So more like eating a candy bar, Alfredo. So I'm going to bring it and go past. And you're turning away from it. That's going to flip the elbow up faster. So just let the legs work from the arms. Just let the legs work from the arms. Now let the backhand come up. The backhand comes up like an uppercut. So you straight arm, bent arm. Straight arm, bent arm. Straight arm, bent arm. So these are all brain games, my friends. These are all brain games. It's not just breathing. You got to surrender to some of this stuff to make it work. What that means is you go into the muscle instead of trying to think about it. You just go by what you feel is working. All right, we're going to stretch the hips here. Push side to side. Your pace. Okay, let's set the hips out. Push with the fingers down. All right, and then the hips come up, a little back bend. And return, no passing out. Very good. Okay. Very nice. Hips nice and warm. All right. We're just going to touch over here like the Macarena. Okay? So we bring the elbow across like this. And then bring the other hand to the other elbow. So as you do that, the elbow should go past the chin. As the elbow goes past the chin, that loads the other arm. And you just kind of swing out, touch your other shoulder as that elbow comes across. Okay. Just like swimming towards the centers. You can see I'm not a great swimmer. Okay, now just the elbows. So I'm doing the swim move without straightening the arm. Bring the elbow across the chin. My palms slip over just like I was doing the move. Don't extend. Okay, I'm going to walk with this. The elbow that's in front is the foot that's in front. Over the top, come across the chin. Go opposite foot. A little more twist going on. Camp out somewhere. It feels good to just twist. Feel it with the stomach and the rib cage. Everything working. All right, let the arms go. All right, we're going to pick some fruit here. We're going to grab an apple. Reach up the palm out with the apple. And then we're going to pull on it and swing the elbow in, pull it towards us. So move up to grab it, and swing the elbow in by twisting the hand, popping it off the stem, pulling it down. So we go up and we twist. Just make a machine out of ourselves. Grabbing apples. Breathing through the nose. What could be better? So remember that position. The knees are bent, you're light on the feet. Most of the weight on the ball of the foot. The rotation is the meaning of the move here. You're going to feel that shoulder, boom, tighten in, right here at the top of the shoulder. Pulling in. So more rotation in the core, the elbows coming across. My chest is turning with the arm. So this is pretty good, but if I bring it in and I tuck the elbow in, bring it in, bring the other side around, I'll even get more as I tighten the towel. Practice making the fist. Grab the apple, make a fist. All right. So we'll roll a little bit here. We'll throw it out. So just like this. Switch hands. The bottom hand is the side you're pulling to. You can shift the weight. Where we twist. As we twist, the elbow lines up pretty much in the straight line with where we're facing. That's about how far it goes. Then we can even cap the fist. Give it a little pop. Cap the fist. All right, check that out. Let the shoulders go. All right, very good. Okay. I'm going to take a semi-deep stance, right? So semi-deep means if it's deep for you, that's good. Just stay there. Okay, so the feet are about so apart. We go out and out, and then out and out. And right there, wherever you feel the heels should go. Bring a little weight on the heels. We'll just sit down. Okay, sit down. So you should not be able to see your toes. That's the idea. If your knees are way out in front, then you might need to sit back a little bit. Bring a little weight on the heels. Back is straight, so the butt isn't sticking out. That's one of the keys, okay? Butt isn't sticking out, we're sitting up straight. Okay. So we're going to put the arms out in front. Pull it down. Pull the arms back. And next time, just squeeze the arms. Be very careful there, Crystal. You don't want to put any into this, and you want to sit up straight. That's more important is the leg strength. Right at the end, we're going to kick. Now pull. We're squeezing everything. Slow exhale. Go slow. Kick at the end. Last one, inhale. Slow exhale. Okay. All right, shake the legs out. Very good, very good, very good. All right, let's do a little box step. So, that's my box. Okay, step to the front. Hands kind of high-fiving. So every time I step to the front, I'll do the high five. Every time I step, high five. Stepping back, stepping forward. Stepping back, stepping forward. Five more. A little faster. Three more. All right. Very good. All right, so take a nice breath, stand up tall, cross the arms, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. All right, let's turn the feet out. Hands come to the hips, just tuck the butt. Lean the hips forward a little bit. All right, sit up straight. Let the heels go the same direction as the toes, so the heels go out. Keep it straight. Keep the hands there and fold. Keep the hands back there. Lean the shoulders open. Let the head fall. And look up. Inhale. Bend the knees. Exhale. Hips up like you're picking up something with your butt. Inhale. Shoulders roll over. And exhale. Relax. All right. Turn to the left. Which is straight. Just right over the toes. Look over the toes. Push down with the big toe. So if you wag the tail a little bit, you'll feel where the hamstring is grabbing. So it's pushing down on the big toe on the front while you're pulling back. So you're making this paw feel, the front leg, kind of a paw. Any forward bends you want to do would be on an object here, holding something just to keep the tunnel straight. All right, up we go. Let's keep that front leg right there. Just bend the knee. Maybe that back leg is going to come out. And we'll push open on the knee and look up. So the left leg is now in bent position, knee over ankle. Push your back and up. If it feels good, reach up. Forget reaching back behind. Try to touch the ceiling. Open the leg. Shoulders roll out. Maybe the hand reaches the floor, maybe it doesn't. We're putting the arms behind the leg, Alfredo. You can grab underneath. You can play piano on the cast, right? All right, let's relax that. Sit the back knee on the floor on this wonderful mats sponsored by Manduka. Pull your toes back. And nice little fold. So we're looking for the secret to the universe written on the bottom of the foot there. All right. So we're gently going to pull that left leg, our left foot in, set down the knee for a pigeon. Roll into that nice and easy. And an upright pigeon, or seated on your bottom and then turning into a pigeon is advised. For the little one. Okay. And the further the arms go away from the leg, the more weight will sit back down on the hip. Shin, hip to the floor, hip to the foot. So the squeezing of the muscles creates a massage. Push and pull gently by engaging the muscles. Let's feel the pose. Go there. All right. Walk the hands back and come on up. All right, we're going to take that left leg, extend it out to the front. Bring the right foot inside here, make the feet before. Leave the forward bend to the left leg. Now turn the body square to the foot. Bring the chest down inside the knee. So the left foot is off the left shoulder. Push down on the right foot a little bit. Create some pressure for the right back pocket to go into the floor. Lift the chest out of that. And feel how that squares with the left leg. The length where it connects underneath the femur. Relax out of that. And up we go. So here's a symbol of you. I'm just going to get up nice and easy. I'm going to bring that straight leg in, that left leg in. Sit forward in between the knees. Push off the floor with the right leg. Just going to sit up right there. Nice. Okay. And as you press forward, take that back leg off the ground. Step out onto the right side. So we get the feet pointed in generally the same direction. Make it straight. Go right over. Now feel the left leg back there. It's got to do something. Sitting on one foot, right? So feel body squaring in this stretched position. Feel the body coming back to your asymmetric. the nose. Breathe down into the calves. Roll off your feet. Come back up. The front knee. Face the back leg out. Lean down into that elbow. It's going to be inside the right leg now. That shoulder's coming out of the neck. Right, the arm that's down into the leg should not be compressing up into the column. So make sure that the shoulder blade is pulled back so that the humerus lines up in a straight line with the rotator cuff. You don't want it to be putting undue pressure here at the top, pressing on the seam. You're using latissimus dorsi, just enough. For example, if I took my elbow off, so I'm holding with those muscles, so I'm not completely reliant on that arm. In fact, what I'm doing is using that arm to go backwards a little bit, to push. Maybe I can get that arm up. Maybe I can get the right hand to the floor. Fine. I can slide underneath. And let's release. So come out of that, set the back knee down. And look underneath the right foot. One more breath. Get all that tension out. And step the right foot to the left, step the right knee down. Walk out the vision. More weight into the leg, more pressure on the toes. Right hip to the floor, tip to the foot. No hands. Up. No hands. Extend the legs without leaning back. As far as they go. No leaning back. And relax. Open these in. We're going to submarine. We're going to extend the legs. And lie down. Reach the arms over the head. Bring the right leg up. And then use the rope. And grab the big toe. So relax the shoulder into the floor as much as possible. Relax the whole body as much as possible. Just let the right leg do the work. Gently let the right leg go towards the floor, up to the side. Gently bring that back up. Trade hands. So your left hand is going to flip over, go behind the foot, grab over the top, the edge of the foot. And I'll pull that down. Keep it at the level of the head. Keep it at the level of the head. And open up the other arm. Coming back to center, letting that go. We'll extend. Bring the left leg up. Using the rope, the hand. When it's a rope. Oh, okay. Relax the back of the leg through the breath. So if there's tension, it's coming from the breath being tense. Relax the breath in the body. Also notice if we're creating our own tension, maybe we're resisting, pushing on the foot instead of relaxing and letting go do its work. Gently letting that left leg fall out to the side. Head low. Or wherever's happening right now. Right hand on the hip. Balancing that weight back in. And bringing that leg back across. Bring the right hand, back of the hand, over the foot. Grab that edge. And pull it across, preferably at the level of my head. The arm's going to reach out and open up. All right, back to center. So, bring the palms of the feet together, bend the knees. Just hold the belly. Okay, otherwise, if you're not holding the belly, then you're going to do a back roll, throwing the knees over one shoulder. So I'll move my head out of the way. Let's call it, I want to put my head over to my right shoulder. So now I'm looking over my left shoulder. I've made a big space there, so I'm going to squeeze on the exhale. Bring the knees through, roll up. That's nice and slow. Squeeze the knees through, push off the arms, reach with the feet, stay off of the neck, and back up. So I'll bring the hands down, do a little hop hop, throw the hip, keep the arms fairly straight. I can bend and do the push-up, hop at the top. Then I'll take this forward to the top of the mat and do upward dog downward. All right, so Alfredo's going to put his feet up on the couch, do a handstand. So he's going to pass out. Do a nice savasana. So, come on, Fred. Put your feet up. Walk the hands back. And get the foot in line. Make sure you have space to cartwheel. So my hands are too far away. Now, so a firmer source to jump off of makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, like an old box coffee table or a chair. Just the idea of pushing off the one foot. If the hands are too far away, you'll never get vertical. So bring the hands in, push off. You can have it up. My hands are clear. All right, so let's lie down, take Shavasana. Relax, breathe deep. Breathe from the palms of the feet and hands. The fingers and toes stretching open. Air rushing in. Rising through the feet, up the legs, through the back. Open chest and the arms. Up through the shoulder. Pouring through the nose. Feel the body rising up. Rest. Breath. Stretch the arms over the head, up in the spine. Let's bring it in. Namaste.